If you're wondering if this movie's good or bad...
It sucked!
Yeah, if Chappie's good or bad, if you're watching this...
It sucked!
To find out whether or not it...
Sucked!
Or not, it fucking sucked.
It sucked!
You don't have to watch the rest of this review. This movie's fucking garbage.
But you can watch the rest of it if you want to.
Bye! See you in a second.
Hello, the internet!
Good, I liked it.
Welcome to Unprofessional Movie Reviews.
We're doing Chappie.
Chappie.
Before I get into this, because I'll go on a hell of a tangent,
like, subscribe. Give us
suggestions
for movies you want to see us review. We've already done two from our friends Ollie and Molly.
Did they plan that?
Right?
Did you guys
plan
that? No. Ollie, no, it's Ollie and Molly.
Ollie and Molly.
Ollie and Molly.
Yeah.
the people who comment the most. Or at all. There's another commenter out there. I know who he is, but he doesn't ever suggest anything. Anyways, the way this works, we're going to talk about Chappie, and we're going to do the positives, and then we're going to do the negatives, and then we're going to do a tailored review.
I'm going to go ahead and say right now, spoiler alert, we are probably going to spoil a lot, because we can't talk about the shitty parts.
I don't want to talk about the ending.
Well,
I don't want to talk about the ending.
There are parts that I do need to talk about.
You can tell them what you think about the ending. I don't want to spoil it.
Well, I mean, parts leading up to the ending, then.
Yeah.
But either way, there's going to be some spoilers in this episode. So
okay,
if you don't want to
we'll say spoiler, and we'll try to keep the spoiler on screen or something while we're still spoiling, so you can click ahead. That might be a good way to do that.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, positives. You want to take positives away?
Yep, sure. My biggest positive by far is the character Chappie. If they spent the entire movie from Chappie's perspective only, this movie would have been immensely better. Chappie is inquisitive. He learns. He's affectionate. He's this amazing, deep character, and he's, artificial intelligence. And I give that air quotes because, as I'll get into my negatives, they have some confusion about AI. But Chappie as a character is beautiful, and I feel for him without really needing any reason to be attached to him. I love Chappie. Chappie's a great character. The motion capture for him is phenomenal. The special effects in general are also...
Sharlto Copley?
He was the voice.
Is the motion capture for Chappie? Did a really good job. Sharlto Copley.
Yes,
I suck at names.
Job. The special effects in general in this movie, I was a huge fan of the special effects. The performances in this movie are good.
They are? Oh, no.
The performances.
The performances by the actors.
The actors.
Yeah, the actors are really good.
Are great.
When it's mine, I'll get into them.
Yeah. And that is my positives. That's it.
Going right off at actors, Dev Patel.
Yeah.
He deserves to get up there.
He had a nomination for Slumdog Millionaire, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he definitely. I'm pretty sure he did. But, the first season of Skins is like a telltale sign of who's going to be famous these next 10 years. Is because a lot of actors are coming out of that show that no one watched, that British show. At least I didn't think anyone watched it. My girlfriend told me to watch it. I love Skins. But he's really good in that. Then he made Slumdog Millionaire, and then he made Poor Decisions. He made... He was Zuko, or a character named Zuko, in the Last Airbender movie. I'm a huge Last Airbender fan. That movie was garbage. Garbage.
And we just don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. I'm going to spin this up. But anyways, and then he's making Chappie, and Chappie sucked. But anyway, so Dev Patel needs to make better choices. I'm not going to go through every actor on this. The guy who did Chappie was pretty good. My biggest positive was visuals. This was a beautiful, shiny, beautiful, well shot, director of photography outdid the director. I'm really sorry, Neill Blomkamp. You made a really good movie once, and it was called District 9.
Yeah, and it had the same visual disparity that.
And it had the same opening. What was this shit? Yeah. This movie started with like news experts talking in news reports, and then it goes, Johannesburg's under peril, and it's like, oh my god.
District 9.
It's like the first, say, 15 seconds. Oh my god. But, anyways, I'm not on negatives right now. Really beautiful pile of shit this movie was. I'm gonna say it was more aesthetically pleasing than Jupiter Ascending. I'm gonna go with that.
I would say that too.
And it was I don't know how much of the robot was practical. I mean, what times, I know at sometimes none of them was, but I don't know at what times he was practical or not, and I couldn't figure it out. I kept looking at him. I don't know how many of real robots they did build, but I think for a large time, either it was so well done that it sold me that there was a robot there for a bit. And that's good. That was really good.
Yeah, I was sold that there was a robot there for a lot of the movie. Mm-hmm. Negatives?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
The movie.
My biggest negative about this movie is the script. The script, the main plot lines, the way that the characters interact with Chappie, the way that they interact with each other, none of it makes any sense.
This movie could have been so good.
Yeah, it could have been so great.
This movie could have been so good.
You were handed a brilliant premise.
I don't make this face for Jupiter Ascending. I make this face for these movies that I think are going to be great. Like Inherent Vice in this. Like, these movies that could be so good.
And we don't talk a lot about the movie that we're going to review before we shoot. Nope. But one thing that you said that I'm going to steal for a second, they turned it into RoboCop.
Yeah, they did.
They turned this into RoboCop. They had a sentient, like awesome feeling, agile creature and had it pit against a war machine that's dumb, or piloted by a person that doesn't have, like... Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. I told him
there's a big robot tank that Hugh Jackman's trying to sell to the cops, and it looks just like Eddie, whatever it's called, from the first RoboCop. And I turned to him, I said, if they try to make him walk downstairs and he falls, I'm fucking walking out of the movie. And I was surprised they didn't. Yeah. I was really surprised.
They did all but that.
They did all but that. We gotta speed up, we got a lot of negatives.
Okay, another big negative is the fundamental misunderstanding of AI in this movie. The way that they depict AI and technology in general is completely inaccurate, and anybody who knows even a little bit about computers and knows a little bit about artificial intelligence will tell you that.
It was advanced beyond what
so advanced that a dead battery would erase the hard drive.
Yeah, no,
that makes no sense at all.
Also, I'm not going to get into spoilers, but I think a lot of whether or not you're going to like this movie is whether or not you're going to like this ending and whether or not you like Diane Wood. And that was my biggest negative.
Yeah.
And it's not, they just said terrible things. This entire movie was child abuse. The whole time you're liking Chappie because Chappie's really good, but he's this innocent thing. And this guy's waving guns at him. Ninjas waving guns at him, telling him to kill people and tricking him into killing people.
And treating him
this is some messed up premise.
No.
It was really hard to watch.
And it was like, and bands don't usually need commercials, but this whole movie was a big commercial.
Oh my God.
And their performances were much better than I expected, but still not great.
Their music's playing the whole time. They're constantly walking around their art. Literally, there's a scene where she, whatever the chick's name is, I know what it is, but I'm not going to give her that credit. I'm just going to say that chick. She's sitting in bed reading a book with Chappie, and there's, like, pictures of it, because she's in her and Ninja's bedroom, there's, like, pictures of them together. It's the fucking album covers are all over the wall. Holy shit, vanity.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Like, either Neill Blomkamp needs to get over his obsession with hip-hop artists, or they, like, just forced him into this.
Well, they're also one of the only things that the outside world knows about Johannesburg.
Yeah, like...
South Africa in general.
Except for other Neill Blomkamp movies.
And apartheid.
Yeah, apartheid. That's a big deal. Or it was. But, yeah, I'm gonna go with one more negative. It's a big one. Story arc. This movie had a good trajectory right off, and it went... Pew!
Yeah.
Because it was like, if you gave me the movie it was promised in the first 10 minutes,
right,
of the doctor puts this AI chip in the robot, and the doctor's gonna teach him how to be human, and then he sees he's gonna go out in the real world, and the robot's gonna be like, but look at all this bad stuff, and he's like, yeah, but you gotta be humanity, you gotta learn this, you gotta learn the good things of it. That would be an amazing movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope, didn't happen. It almost happened. It was literally like Diane Wood literally held a gun to the guy, like, get out of here, we got this, and hijacked the fucking movie and made it terrible.
About 90% of the material brought to you in the trailer is expended in the first 30 minutes of the movie. And then it's completely new stuff that
I'm going to tell you,
coming.
If you thought the trailers looked really good and you have no idea why we hate this movie so much, yeah, I'm on the same fucking boat, dude. The trailers were beautiful.
Yeah,
I
we were
hate that I hate
excited to see this movie.
much.
Wasn't it on both of our anticipated?
Oh, it wasn't on my anticipated because it was Neill Blomkamp and he lost my benefit of doubt. It might have been on yours.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
It wasn't on mine.
Tell me in the comments.
Yeah. If you want
to filter through our old videos.
I don't.
I'm ready to give a rating.
I'm ready to. I think I'm just gonna say one more thing of wasted potential. If I didn't already state that enough, I feel like I have to state that this movie really had the shot to be a good movie. And Neill Blomkamp, I don't want you to have aliens anymore. 3 days ago, he gets the rights to make Alien. He's making the next Alien movie.
Oh, really?
Yes. 3 days ago, I was excited. I was like, the guy who did District 9 is going to do him? Nope. I'm no longer okay with it. I am not. Learn how to make another good fucking movie, because you made 2 bad movies now and you made 1 great movie. And that's a bad batting average, dude.
We should just hand all these expended IPs to J.J. Abrams. I'd be perfectly happy with that. You want to do Star Trek? Do Star Trek. Do Star Wars. Do Alien. Do Mad Max.
Abrams, you got it. I don't like you as a person, but I love you as a movie guy.
Anyway, 3.5 out of 10 dead batteries.
Actually, I really like J.J. Abrams. I don't know why I said that.
3.5 out of 10 dead batteries. Because good performances by the actors, really terrible script, and I actually really like Chappie. And I think that he's a cool idea, and I want to see that do more. I hope if that becomes an IP, I won't be upset. I just hope that they do more with the actual character of Chappie.
Yeah.
And you know, I've always wanted like a metal Terminator figurine. I wouldn't mind having a little Chappie figurine.
I wouldn't mind a Chappie figure because the design for the robot's great.
Yes.
Mine's lower than his, and it might be because I fell asleep during the climax, and you can't blame me for that shit.
No, watch it before you judge.
I stood up.
Seriously.
And dude, he saw me walk around. I tried to wake up again. I went right back, fell asleep. I'm giving it 2.5 gun pointed at children. Children at gunpoint. Because in my eyes, Chappie was a kid, and he's just constantly like, "You don't understand anything!" Poof, with a gun. God damn, I hated this movie. God, I should have gave it a lower rating. Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Bye. Bye.